Alfred Hitchcock's 1959 spy thriller North by Northwest stands as one of cinema's greatest achievements. It has earned its place in the National Film Registry and consistently ranks among the greatest films ever made. While the film is celebrated for many reasons, from Ernest Lemon's razor-sharp screenplay to Bernard Herrmann's iconic score, today we'll focus on one particular aspect of Hitchcock's genius: his masterful manipulation of suspense and surprise. In a fascinating interview, Hitchcock himself explained the crucial difference between suspense and surprise in filmmaking. He said, quote, "There is one difference between what I prefer to make and very often what you see. I prefer to suggest something and let the audience figure it out." End quote. He believed in providing the audience with certain information and leaving the rest to their imagination. This approach created a more engaging and visceral experience. The director famously illustrated this concept with an example. Imagine two people sitting at a table with a bomb underneath. If the audience knows about the bomb, while the characters remain unaware, every moment of their casual conversation becomes unbearably tense. That's suspense. If neither the audience nor the characters know about the bomb until it suddenly explodes, that's surprise. Both techniques have their place in storytelling, and North by Northwest masterfully demonstrates the effective use of both. Let's look at what happens before the hotel room scene unfolds. We've witnessed Roger Thornhill's terrifying ordeal. He was mistaken for a man named George Kaplan and kidnapped by thugs working for the mysterious Philip Van Damme. They nearly killed him in a staged drunk driving accident. Now, determined to uncover the truth about the real Kaplan, Thornhill convinces his skeptical mother to help him investigate. Together, they manage to get the key to Kaplan's hotel room by deceiving the receptionist. The stakes are clear. Thornhill is walking into the lion's den, and any wrong move could be fatal. In the hotel room scene, both Thornhill and the audience know he's in danger. After surviving an attempt on his life, Thornhill deliberately enters Kaplan's hotel room, seeking answers about the man he was mistaken for. What makes this scene particularly tense is not that Thornhill is unaware of the danger. Rather, both he and the audience are acutely aware of the precarious situation. Every ring of the phone and every knock at the door carries the possibility of discovery. The audience shares Thornhill's tension as he navigates this dangerous territory. The suspense becomes even more palpable because we're emotionally invested in his risk-taking. We might even feel more anxious than Thornhill himself, as his courage in pursuing the truth despite the clear danger makes us more aware of what he stands to lose. The suspense in this scene comes from several layers of danger. First, the thugs who tried to kill Thornhill might return at any moment. Second, the hotel staff could realize they've been deceived about the key. And third, most importantly, Thornhill is searching for answers in a place that belongs to someone who might be connected to his would-be killers. The audience feels this mounting tension with each small interaction. The phone calls, the valet's delivery, the way everyone addresses Thornhill as Kaplan. We understand that any of these moments could expose him or bring his enemies to his location. By the time we reach the shooting scene, the story has grown more complex. Thornhill has fallen in love with the mysterious Eve Kendall, only to discover she's working with Van Damme, the man trying to kill him. However, we learn that Eve is actually an undercover agent, and her relationship with Van Damme is part of her mission. Van Damme, growing suspicious of Eve's loyalty, needs proof of her commitment. This sets the stage for a crucial confrontation at Mount Rushmore, where Thornhill demands Eve's release, putting all parties in a seemingly impossible situation. Hitchcock demonstrates his mastery of surprise in a scene that plays with audience expectations. When Thornhill meets with Van Damme to negotiate Eve's release, we follow events from the same perspective as the villain. Eve suddenly draws a gun and shoots Thornhill, an action that comes as a complete shock. The audience, sharing Van Damme's point of view, believes they've just witnessed a genuine murder. Only later do we discover that the shooting was staged. This revelation recontextualizes everything we thought we knew. Eve and Thornhill staged his death to trick Van Damme. The scene works because Hitchcock deliberately withholds information from both the audience and Van Damme, making the surprise equally effective for both. So, when should a filmmaker choose suspense over surprise, or vice versa? The answer lies in understanding the emotional impact you want to achieve. Suspense creates sustained tension, drawing out the audience's anxiety and engagement over time. Surprise delivers a sharp emotional jolt, perfect for dramatic turning points and revelations. Hitchcock's genius lay in knowing exactly when to employ each technique. In North by Northwest, he creates a perfect balance between sustained suspense sequences, like the famous crop duster scene, and shocking surprises, like Eve's apparent betrayal. This mastery demonstrates why he earned the title Master of Suspense. The film's enduring influence can be seen in countless subsequent works, from the James Bond franchise to modern action thrillers. Its sophisticated handling of suspense and surprise continues to serve as a masterclass for filmmakers today. Sometimes, the most effective way to engage an audience is not through what happens on screen, but through what they know or don't know about what's about to happen.